Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my ninth lesson of D3 chapter number 8 exercise 8C, that is about the application of sine law. In this lesson we will discuss question number 11 and 12. Let me read the question first. It's really important to read and understand and underline important terms of the question for the better understanding of question. As the questions are long, so I've written the questions in short form. Question 11 says, in the figure, PQRS is a nature reserve. A 5.7 kilometer long walkway connects Q to S, and it is given that angle QRS is 90 degree, angle SQR is 73 degrees, angle PQS is 48 degrees, and angle PSQ is 55 degree. Meyer, find the area of this nature reserve. Okay, the question is about the area of this whole shape. If you look at the whole diagram, the diagram is consisting of two triangles. One is QRS and other is PQS. If we are finding the area of QRS triangle and we are finding the area of triangle QPS and we are adding them up, we can get the answer for the area of the whole shape. Now is the problem that how to find the area of these two shapes. As we know, either we can apply the formula for the area of triangle equals to half base into height, or area equals to half AB and sine of C included angle, that two sides and angle between them. If we look at the triangle QRS, that's a right triangle given to us, and one acute angle is given over here and one side is given. If we are finding QR side of this triangle and we are applying the formula for the area half AB sine C, we can get the answer for the area of this diagram. Okay, and then is the problem that we have to think that with the reference of 73, what is the relationship of QR, and with the reference of 90 degree angle, what is the relationship of 5.7? With the reference of 73 degree, QR is adjacent and this is hypotenuse, and recall that by using adjacent and hypotenuse, which trigonometric ratio we can apply? Adjacent upon hypotenuse, that will be cos of the acute angle, cos of Q. And then moving to the second triangle, in the second triangle we have two angles with us, one is 55 degree and one is 48 degrees. I can easily find out this third angle by adding up these two angles and subtracting the sum from 180 degrees. And then again in the triangle QSP, I have one side 5.7, one angle, and if I'm able to find this side, that is QP, then I can apply the formula half 5.7 into QP side and sine 48, and that will be helping us in finding the area. So let's move to the solution of the question. So area of whole figure equals to area of reserve equals to area of triangle, which triangle? QRS plus area of triangle PQS. Now what we have to do, first of all I have to take triangle QRS. Let me make a small diagram for the reference so that my students can understand the question easily. Q, this is R and this is S, and this is 5.7, this is 73 degrees. Okay, now this is Q and R, this is QRS. Now adjacent upon hypotenuse. Okay, adjacent upon hypotenuse means cos 73 degrees. QR upon QS, QR upon QS, that is 5.7, equal to cos 73 degrees. Cos 73 degrees QR equals to 5.7 into cos 73. Let me check the value. Cos 73 degrees is 0.2923, 0.29237. So I will take it to 4. So 5.7 multiplied by 0.2924. So QR comes 1.661 sorry, 1 2 3 4 okay, 1.66, and then again 6, and then 4 6 and 8, so 1.666 and 7 kilometers. Okay, I hope the lengths are in kilometers. Fine, let me once again check this calculation. That cos 73 is giving me 0.2924 multiplied by 5.7. Always recheck your calculations, okay, so that there has to be no chance of mistake. Now area of triangle PQR, either you can calculate the area separately, or you can put the values in the formula, and then you can find the areas. Okay, let me block it like 1. And now the second problem is that I have to first take this triangle in triangle PQS. Okay, angle P will be equal to 180 minus 48 plus 55, and this gives me angle P equals to 180 minus 48 plus 55, 103. Take it away from 180, and this is 77 degrees. Angle P is 77 degrees. Let me mark the angle at this place. And now what I have to do, I have to find this side so that I can have two sides and included angle with me. Let it be small s. Then s upon sine 55, s upon sine 55 degrees equal to 5.7 upon sine 77, 5.7 upon sine 77 degrees. And the question will take the form sine 55 is 0.8191, s upon 0.8191, so 915, so 92 equals to 5.7 upon sine 77, and this gives me 0.9743. So s will be equal to, I have to shift this 0.8192, 5.7 multiplied by 0.8192 upon 0.9743. Okay, and now 5.7 multiplied by 0.8192, this gives me 4.66944, and upon 0.9743 divided by 0.9743, and this gives me 4.79, that will be approximately 4.8, because all other lengths are nearest to 1 dB. So I have to write S equals to 4.8. Now is the problem for the area. So the area will be equal to, let me use another color pen so that my students can understand it easily. Area equals to area of triangle QRS. QRS triangle, that is half into 5.7 multiplied by QR side, which is 1.66 kilometers, or I can write it as approximately 1.7. 66 is 1.7 multiplied by 1.7 and multiplied by sine 73 degrees and plus half into 4.8 multiplied by 5.7 multiplied by sine 48 degrees. And now I have to perform the calculation. Sine 73 gives me 0.9563 multiplied by 1.7 multiplied by 5.7, and this answer I have to divide it by 2. So this calculation comes 4.63 and then again 3 and 2, okay, and plus sine 48 degrees. Sine 48 degrees gives me 0.7431 multiplied by 5.7 multiplied by 4.8, and this gives me 20.331216 divided by 2. So this gives me 10.16 and then 56, and then I have to add up these two values. 10.1656 plus 4.6332, and this is 14.79, or I can approximately take the area 14.8, and the units of this question are in kilometers, so kilometer square. I hope you are clear that how we are calculating the area of this question for 14.8 kilometers square. And let me block this answer, and I'm going really slow for these all questions because some of my students were finding difficulty in these questions so that they can understand the question easily before exam. All these efforts are to facilitate my students in the crucial period of COVID-19. Let me read the next question, and question 12 says, in the figure PQR equals to, okay, PQR equals to PSR. These two angles are my 90 degree given. Angle QPR is 27.6 degrees. PTS is 64.2 degrees. PR is 5.7. PR is 5.7 centimeter. PS is 3.2 centimeter, and PT is 2.7 centimeters. We have to find the length QR. The first requirement of the question is that we have to find length QR. Then we have to find the angle SPR. SPR, this is the second requirement of question. And the third is PST angle. PST angle, okay. It's always good to read, understand and underline important term of the question. And then you have to identify the parts of the diagram where the unknowns are involved. Okay, if we look at the first part of the question, that is length QR. In order to find length QR, we can see that the length QR is in the triangle RQP. So in this triangle, we are given with two angles, one 90 degree angle and other is 27.6 degrees angle. And with the reference of this 90-degree angle 5.7 is the hypotenuse. Okay, and for with the reference of this acute angle given, the unknown, which is QR, is the opposite. And recall that which trigonometric ratio we can apply by using the opposite and hypotenuse, that is the sine we are going to use. So for the first requirement of the question, what we have to do in triangle, this is the first requirement of the question, and in triangle PQR, in triangle PQ and R, it's always good to make small diagrams for the references for better understanding of the question. This is RQ and P, RQ and P, and this is 27.6, and this is 5.7, and this is unknown of the question. Okay, so opposite RQ upon 5.7 equals to opposite upon hypotenuse sine 27.6 degrees. Okay, now what I have to do, I have to find the value of sine 27.6 degrees, and this gives me 0.4632933 QR or RQ upon 5.7. Now shift this 5.7 to other side. RQ equals to 5.7 multiplied by 0.4633. Okay, now 0.4633 will be multiplied by 5.7, and answer will become 2.6408, or I can approximately take it as 2.6. So RQ, which is the first requirement of question, is 2.6 centimeter. Okay, I hope you are clear about this part. And the second part is that we have to find SPR angle, SPR. So again, if we look at the part of the diagram where angle P is, that is in the right angle triangle. So first let me draw the small triangle here so that students can understand it easily. Okay, this is vertex S, this is P, and this is 3.2 centimeter given, and this is 5.7, and this is vertex R. Now in order to find value of angle P, you can see that this 3.2 is adjacent, and with the reference of 90-degree angle 5.7 is hypotenuse. So the trigonometric ratio that involves adjacent and hypotenuse is cos. So what I have to do, that cos of angle P in triangle RSP adjacent upon hypotenuse 3.2 upon 5.7 equals to cos P. Okay, now divide 3.2 by 5.7, and my answer will be cos P equals to 0.5614, and P equals to, I need to get the value of angle, so I have to take inverse cos 0.5614, cos inverse of 0.5614, and this gives me 55.84. P equals to 55.8 degrees. Okay, so P equals to, or the requirement of the question is that SPR equals to 55.8 degrees. I hope you are clear about this part. And now let's move to the third requirement of question, that is PST angle. Okay, for PST angle, you can see that PST is in this triangle, which is not the right angle triangle. So let me first draw the figure over here PST, okay, and this will be like this. Always make the rough sketches and small diagrams. In this way, examiner can understand your working easily. PST, T, and this is S, and this is P, and this angle is the requirement of question. This side is 3.2. This angle which is in front of this is 64.2 degrees in the book, and this side is 2.7. And now what we can do is that 3.2 and upon sine 64.2 equals to 2.7 upon sine of angle S. Okay, in triangle PST 2.7 upon sine of S. 2.7 is the face in front of angle S, so 2.7 upon sine S equals to 3.2 upon sine 64.2 sine 64.2. Now hold the calculator and get value of sine 64.2, and this gives me 0.9003. Okay, 2.7 upon sine S equals to 3.2 upon 0.9003. Okay, now go for cross multiplication. That 2.7 multiplied by 0.9003 equals to 3.2 into sine S. Okay, now divide this to other side. Get the product of 2.7 by 0.9003, and this gives me 2.43081 upon 3.2 equals to sine S. Okay, let me move towards this side for the completion of my working. So sine S will be equal to 2.43081 divided by 3.2, and this gives me 0.7596, 0.7596, and S equals to sine inverse of 0.7596, inverse sine of 0.7596 is 49.2 degrees. So the requirement of the question, which is angle PST is equal to 49.2 degrees. I hope you are clear about today's lesson. For next difficulty level, please catch me in the next class. Watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel, and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.